Hey everyone, so hi. You might be wondering why I'm holding my phone like this. It's because the battery is dead, and I've been trying to see what's up with that, and I might have to change the battery. So that's what I'll be doing. But at the same time, I wanted to talk about a subject that is about why it's important to take breaks, and yeah, pretty much. So I might just start trying to remove see what's up with that, and yeah, I'm talking the same time. um, yeah, so as you may or may not have suspected, um, I've been working a lot, so I've been doing all sort of stuff, except outside from contracts not related to the music. I've been filming people, I've been making music in the side, and also I've been taking care of friends, family, and stuff. And yeah, taking care of myself also, that is important. I guess that's what I'm doing every day. But yeah, the lifestyle has been really tiring, and just I think that naturally something that happened is that I was kind of exhausted, and I needed to take a break and look for the signs that listen to first to my body, but look for the signs that maybe it's a time, maybe it's a good time to relax and do other stuff than just looking after the success of my project. And yeah, defining success, I feel like it's something that depends who you are, the definition of success may change. So why it's important to take a break? First, resting is a good thing to do, even though you feel like you're losing time, but actually you're kind of gaining the energy that you need to focus more. Mostly when I like doing a lot of stuff, I think I conditioned myself to be just someone that works a lot, just to not have to think about stuff that I don't want to really think about. Got a screw down there, and just in a way that I could be able to achieve what I want. There's a lot of things that I want, and I feel like the challenge that I take are not easy challenges, so it requires a lot of concentration and focusing, and at the same time it's I would say hit or miss. There's a lot of things that I did especially in music, that I feel like was really good. I did a great job, but I think the way I pushed the things weren't as good, but whatever. I think I did a pretty decent job, anyways. Having a healthy sleep helps you to bring more focus to things, and bring you more energy, and at this, and even you'll be able to think better, probably more faster too, and yeah, everything's clear when you sleep. I used to do all-nighters and stuff in order to get things done, but it's probably because I had too much in the plate, and that is one thing too that you need to manage. Don't take too much stuff on your plate, and it's something that I do a lot. There's a fine line between like being productive or just like do a lot of stuff that amount to nothing, you know. So just take that in consideration. That's really important. All right, so I'm gonna try to read up like the second top part now here and like see what's up. But it's funny because the screen was opening, you know, but whatever, I'll just try to change that. I feel like it's like a really risky process, but you know, we like doing the risky thing. So other than focusing more, I think that one thing that is good is like, you know, actually when you take a break, there's like a new, you know, you have the time, you know, even if you're not really actively thinking about things, you know, I feel like your brain kind of like have this buffer where like you can just like start thinking about, you know, like it's not as if like the information that you all the information that you gathered like is starting like to getting integrated, you know, and like probably more efficiently that if you're still running things and doing things. So and the good thing about that is that when you get back the task, something that I found is that, well, first you're able to think more clearly, and second thing is that I found myself that I was able to like view it as if in the kind of third person way, you know, in where like I'm thinking like, what am I doing now? Will this amount to something? Is this good for me? What am I actually doing, you know? Try to just like stand back a little and like try to see what you're doing and like, and you know, like I don't think it's bad like to self-criticism. I don't think it's bad, you know. I think it's actually good. So it's pretty much that. Okay, so this phone's almost open like a book. It's like, so I'll try to open it like a book. Pretty much. Okay, so since I'm almost finished, I think it would be good to give it a little bit of update on things, you know. So now I'm pretty much like working on a new podcast, so it's gonna be coming pretty much soon. I mean, it's gonna be with a special guest. I won't tell you who it is, but something I can say is that he's been in the scene for years, and now like I feel like things are starting to go well in his favor, and really proud of what he did in him, and actually a good person, you know, someone that is definitely like reliable, you know, someone that is real, you know. Yeah, pretty much. So just wanted to let you know that. Also, I'll be working more on my things, you know, also music wise. I feel like I'm getting a good maturity on my project, so I kind of want to take it in place where it wouldn't be expected for most of us, you know, and yeah, see what happens. I actually have also a collab coming up, so make sure you're here for that, you know. I'll definitely be giving like some news about it and letting you know what's up with that. I kind of also want to create more music, but release more, I don't know, I'll see what comes out of that, but yeah, I definitely want to create more and do more things. So yeah, it's pretty much that. I feel also like I'm kind of creating a cool universe right now, so I kind of want to like explore more on that and do more with it, you know. There's definitely things that haven't been done yet that I'm willing to do and try and see if it works, and if it doesn't, like, it's gonna be a good experience regardless, you know. And yeah, it's pretty much that. Alright, so since I'm done, thanks for watching the video. Make sure to remember that in order to like get back in shape up, you gotta make sure that you rest well, and that to make sure that your batteries are like at 100 so you can get back up working. And yeah, it's pretty much that. As for me personally, since I got a bit back of energy, I'm gonna come back, try to come back to make more videos, at least once every 2 weeks, and we'll see what's gonna go up. And yeah, so yeah, remember to rest well if you don't want to end up like this battery that is no more functional. All right, so I'm out. Peace.